Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025, and the time now is 10:52 a.m. in the morning. My name is the Black Bull of Catford and the Isles of Dogs, or Miller, or Egan, or Marsh, or Kid Blackie the Nonpareil, and I'm a boxer, fighter, pugilist, a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. I'm 55 now, but when I was probably about maybe I think 14, 13 or 14 years old, there was this West Indian man. He was older than me, young man. Because I was 13, 14. He was probably about maybe 19. So he was an adult. He's over 18, so he was a man, a young man. I'm not going to say his name. I remember his name, but I'm going to say his name. But anyway, he was living in a bedsit. He was living in a bedsit. And I thought, I'll live in a bedsit. Because like what happened was when I looked at this man, he was West Indian, but I think he was British born like me, but he was West Indian. Now, I don't know exactly what part of the Caribbean or Africa he was from, but I think it was similar to what I was like. I'm half St. Lucian, half Jamaican, so I think it's something similar. But anyway, like my bridges, my friend said to me, my brother said to me, he's living in a bedsit. But this guy, this young guy, 19 years old, is living in a bedsit. So I thought, right, when I get to his age, when I get to that age, I'm going to live in a bedsit. And I think he got gist of this, and he resented it. He didn't like it. No, he didn't like it. No, the fact that I was going to copy him, live in a bedsit. I don't know why that is. Like at the time, I'll tell you how long ago it was. So I'm 55 now. Minus 13. No, do that again. 55 minus 14. So that's like 41 years ago. It's a long time ago. 41 years ago. So anyway, he got just a bit. He thought he must have said, no, I don't want him copying me living in the bedsit. Now we're young people. Like I'm 14. I'm a teenager. He's a teenager, but he's a man now. He's over 18. Do you understand? He's over 18. He's an adult now. So anyway, he's saying, oh, I think he said to some people, oh, I don't want him copying me. He said that and I live in the bedsit. And I thought at the time, what the fuck is this really in there? I'm 14 years old. I'm thinking like, that's evil though, isn't it? Like, don't I have any role models? Is there no role models then? Because my family, now I'm not talking about your family, I'm talking about my fucking family. You're not me. My family, you're not me. I know that you see my complexion and it's a similar range as yours, but you're not my family. We're culturally, we could be similar. But I'm talking about my family. And my family, and my family, they're not deeply religious. I think my mum, she's spiritual, she's religious, but it's not like it's not a deep. We're not. I don't like my family. My mother was not deeply spiritually religious. I didn't get that when growing up. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I was looking for role models in the area. So when he said, "Oh," to someone, so he don't want me copying him, he living in a bedsit. I thought like, what the fuck? I was thinking 14 years old, like that's a bit deep though, isn't it? Like you said bedsit, and I thought, wow, that'll be somewhere that I would like to live. Now I've never lived in a bedsit. I know someone who has. No, hold on. No. I've never known anybody live in a bedsit. No, actually, yeah, I think I know somebody, yeah, who lived in a bedsit. No, he wasn't in a bedsit. He was in a flat, but it was a small flat. He was in a one-bedroom flat. But I don't even think I've seen a bedsit. Funny enough, now that this brother, this 19-year-old guy lived in a bedsit. I've never seen a bedsit. I'm being serious. I'm not being sarcastic. I've seen one-bedroom flats, small one-bedroom flats that resemble a bedsit. So, do you understand? Now, I'm not an expert in this. I ain't studied it. I never studied it. I'm just speaking in this video from what top of my head. Anyway, I was thinking, right, it's a bit deep. He done the one we copied and living in the bed. I think, like, what the fuck is this? I said, what am I, a cunt? Am I a cunt? Because my grandmother came to this country, England. I'll tell you the story now, yeah. It's a sad story, really, though, because she came from Jamaica. Now, I don't think she had much in Jamaica. There wasn't much there for her. No prosperities or I don't think there was much work because she was a matron nurse. She was a nurse in in London. She was a matron nurse somewhere in London in one of the hospitals there. She was a matron nurse, and I think back home where she was from Kingston, wherever she's from, there was no real opportunities for her. So she came to England with my father. My father was young, 7 years old. That's what I was told. She came to your country to be in here with you, to be with you people, to work in the English Stream. You know the English Stream? She went to the English Stream now. She got a house. She got a nice fucking house in there. 3 floors. She got a big house. She was there all by herself in the house. All by herself. She was in the house all by herself. No, she wasn't in the house all by herself. She had a lodger. She had somebody in there with her. She had this guy. I think he was a bus driver. He was a lodger, a bus driver. I remember his name as well, but I'm not going to say his name. I remember his name, yeah. He was there, but he was always working. He was a hard-working man, this guy there in the house. So I'm saying to myself, what? You don't want me to have any fucking role models? You think I'm a cunt like you? You think I'm your cunt? He knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, you. You think I'm your little fufu boy? Is that what you think it is? Anyway, so I said, but I'm not supposed to have any role models. Role models. I'm not supposed to have any role models. Role models. I'm supposed to have any role models growing up. This is the thing I've been saying for the past few days now. I'm looking back over this whole life. It was difficult growing up because I tried to latch onto certain things and it wasn't supportive. It wasn't giving back. Do you know what I'm saying? There was no response. I don't know how I got through it. It was really hard. Now, maybe I created this belief or this idea in my mind that I was somebody. But what the fuck was I supposed to do? It's all like the mind. It's called positive mental attitude. That's all I was doing at a very young age. They're trying to get into the essence of it. Oh, was he commissioned by God? Was St. Michael, and did the angel speak to him? And did they part the Thames? And did that happen? And did he see a horse flying with wings? No, that never happened. No. Do you see what I mean? No, there was no horse flying with wings, or I didn't see anything in the sky, an asteroid or some magical shit up there. I didn't see nothing at all. No, nothing happened. I was just young and I had to formulate a mindset of strength. That's what I did, yeah, of strength, because that young guy I mentioned, 19, he didn't want to give him no flex. He knew I tried to get his energy, strength. He didn't want to give the strength. He resented it. He let me know that he resented it. Can you believe that? He let me know. He said to me, well, I know you're starting out in life. I know you're 14. He didn't say it, but this is what he could have said. I know you're starting out at 14, but fuck you. Now, he was the same complexion as me. Although my features, like my nose and my forehead, it was different. He was good looking. He was a good looking black guy. Respectfully, yeah. I remember his name. He was good looking, yeah. He dressed well as well. He was a good dresser. Not a good dresser, but he dressed well. But he was saying, no, I don't care about your similar complexion to me and this and that. Fuck you. Because you know these people, right? When they're well-to-do, when they're like upwardly mobile and they've got a stable job, they've got like a little secure bedsit, their mindset is fucking, I think, they really look at you like Rin Tin, you know, like they look at you like a Rin Tin Tin. They look at you like a fucking Rin Tin Tin, that you're a Rin Tin Tin. That's how they look at you, like you're a Rin Tin fucking Tin, and forever and ever you're going to be Rin Tin Tin. See what I'm saying? If you go back like 3 years ago, you know, I was working in central London, they look at you like Rin Tin Tin, that your life is just Rin Tin Tin.